Okay, so I don't do this very often. I don't do a talking video on my motorcycle videos, but I feel I need to explain the little 6 second video I posted last week of Tim's bike being in the river. I wrote a little blurb about it, but I'm going to go ahead and explain it a little better so you can kind of understand what was going on there. To start off with, we were riding that day. My camera was messing up. Every time I turned it on, it only record for a few seconds and it would shut itself off. Turns out it was the SD card was bad. It would say it couldn't read the SD card and shut itself off. I did get a few little snippets like that, and by the time Tim had his little thing in the river, I had figured that out. So when I pulled up, I stopped and I got a picture. Got the little snippet of him down in the river just so everybody could see what had happened. But basically, what happened was we were riding Belfair out of the Mission Creek Trailhead parking lot, and we rode clear across to the gravel pit side of Belfair, down actually up north of the prison was where we're actually at, and we're following this rough little trail, and it goes down, goes across the bridge, and then immediately makes a sharp, 90-degree right, and it goes up along the creek on a trail that's about 2.5 feet wide. It goes up for about 30, 40 yards, and then switches back and goes up the hill. What happened was I was leading, I was in front. I had two other guys behind me, and then Tim was taking up the rear. And when Tim came around the corner, I'm not really sure what happened. I think he stopped for some reason, um, and he lost his balance and he fell over the side, fell off the trail over the side and down into the creek. Now, us three, we kept going. I got up to the next intersection. It was only about, like, I don't know, 100, 150 yards from where he fell in the creek. I got the intersection. I stopped. The other two guys come up behind me and we're sitting there for a minute. And I'm like, where's Tim? I mean, I saw him when I came across the bridge and started up the other side, I saw him coming down. So I know he's, not that far away. So I started to get worried. I was like, you guys stay here. I'm going to ride back, see what happened. So I go right back down there and I come down the hill and that's where I see Tim in the creek. Now, what happened was when he fell off his bike followed him into the creek. And he was actually pinned under his bike for, according to him, about 40 seconds or so, 45 seconds. He said he was pinned under his bike in the creek, but he managed to get his bike off before I got down there. When I got down there, I saw it. I reached up, turned the camera on. I got that little 6 second video. And so I climbed down there and we're trying to figure out how to get his bike out of the creek. And the other two guys, they come rolling down. And we figured on the far side, the far bank, there's a good place we could take it right back up onto the far side of the bridge and come back across. But there was this, you can see this down tree across the creek. It was pretty rotted, and we didn't have our saws with us, so we just kind of bounced on it till we broke it, and that way he get his bike up, and we get his bike back up, right? Get it back up on the trail, you know. But all three of our bikes are lined up on that narrow trail on the side that I took the video from, facing the wrong way of where we wanted to go, and I was in the front, and there was enough room to kind of do a 10-point turnaround at the end of the bridge there. So since I was closest to it, I rolled up to the end of the bridge. I did my turn, and I just, we just got done pulling this bike out of the creek, so I didn't have my pack on. I didn't have my helmet on. I turned my bike around, and I'm like, I gotta get past the other two guys so they can come down here and turn around. So I'm just gonna move my bike out of the way. I'm gonna go up, 15 yards up the trail and get out of their way so they can roll down and turn their bikes around. So as I'm going along, I'm coming up to the first bike, and he's moving his bike and he's trying to get over as far as he can so that I can get around him. So I stop about where I took the video from, that 6 second video from. I stopped there. I put my right foot down, which was the creek side, on the edge of the trail. Trail gave way, right? The ground collapsed. Over I go. I fall towards the creek. Um, I fall. I come off the bike. I have no helmet or nothing on, and I go head first, straight down. It's like 9, 10 feet or so, straight down head first, right into the creeks, right into the rocks at the bottom of the creek. Landed right on my damn head. I didn't have my helmet on. I landed right on my damn head, and I thought, okay, I broke my neck this time. Uh, I'm in the water. It's February. It's cold. I pop up out of the water. My head hurts like a son of a bitch. And I reach up, but there's like no blood, and I'm like, I ain't bleeding, you know. So I'm kind of looking around and getting my bearings. And I see the other two guys had caught my bike, so it didn't go over, and they didn't realize I'd gone all the way down into the creek. But I'm telling you, I just head first dive right into the creek. I didn't even get my arms out. I landed right on my damn head, right? I landed like right here, and when I got home that night, that thing was swole up so big right there, but it never cut my head. I never did bleed. You know, when I got up there, I'm asking them, "Am I bleeding?" They're like, "No." It's like I don't know how I didn't split my head open on that, but I guess I'm lucky I landed on my head. That way I didn't get hurt too bad. But yeah, we were like I said, we were on the opposite corner of Belfair from where our trucks were parked. Me and Tim are both soaked. It's February. It's like 40 something degrees, and we had to ride all the way back, totally soaked. Yeah, we were freezing by the time we got back, but we made it back. But yeah, it was an interesting day. I just thought since I didn't have the full video, I thought I'd share a little story of what actually happened that day when Tim's bike ended up in the creek. And it was the day me and Tim both went swimming. So it was a really good time. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to kind of explain that little snippet of video, why that's all I have and what all went down. But yeah, good times, right? Gotta love riding in the winter in the Pacific Northwest. See you on my next videos. Bye.